Sora! There is no turning back now!
King Dorfan!
Could it be?
Motion control aiming. Also, I don't think I've ever seen the Zora King from Breath of the Wild out of the throne room before. I'm just like standing and walking around. Divine Beast Vah Ruta. Press R to fire a chunk of ice at an enemy. Hold down ZR to unleash a barrage of ice. Huh. Why to swing Vah Ruta's giant chunk back and forth? I mean, I knew that there was going to be piloting the Divine Beast in this game. It was shown in trailers before it came out. But, like, it's still, like... Whoa, you know? Okay. This will establish the default position for motion controls. Hold the controller or system in your ideal neutral position, then press A. Note that this can be reset during a battle by pressing ZL. Okay, I was about to say, if there's no reset button, then freaking crap game. 0 to 10. But there is a reset button. Good. Okay. Okay. So it's gonna use, like, motion control aiming and stuff like that. So we fire, like, lasers and stuff? Oh my goodness. Do I get to move it? Oh, I do get to move with L. Okay, Frozen Blast, fling upward. What? Frozen Blast. Icicle Barrage. What? Yeah, hold on. Do I have to, like, actually press a button? Hold on. Maybe this only works when, like, there's actual enemies there. Intercept. Oh, if there's, like, dudes trying to come onto the Divine Beast, I guess? What prevents me from just always holding that? I'm a firing my laser! Okay, maybe I won't always hold it. Okay, so Icicle Barrage. Oh! And then I release it. Oh! What? Oh my goodness, and then that thing recharges. Oh my goodness. How did they have time to make all these camps? Well, it's not like they're gonna last for long. Wonder if we can topple it? Well, let's see here. Oh, we get special attacks with this as well? Oh my goodness. Well. Boop. Ow. Let's just go ahead and do this. Cool. I don't think I need to reset aim quite at the moment. My goodness. Yeah, I did the Icicle Barrage. Oh my goodness. I'm kind of tempted to see the special attack, quite frankly. Like if we come up here and then we say... Whoa! This way! Whoa! Whoa-bam! Oh my goodness, this destruction, no! Wow! Oh my goodness. I don't know why they added the ability to pilot the Divine Beasts in this game, but I'm so glad they did. Like, what the heck? I guess this is meant to be like the block button then? The intercept thing? Probably? Well. Jeez, well. My goodness. It's so ridiculous. Wait, there's a... No, stop. Stop that this instant, please. So if I... Oh, so that does intercept stuff. What's to prevent me from just always holding down this button? The intercept button. What's to prevent me from doing... Oh, it seems like it has a cooldown, I guess? Maybe? Oh, those are Lionels. Freaking stamp. Do I need to actually get there? Just like intercept it the whole way over? Like this, and then we do this? Because I couldn't seem to shoot them from afar. Okay. Okay, well. Jeez, man. This is, something. How many Lionels are there? The hell? Yeah, I've never seen so many Lionels either. Well. Defeat all Lionels. I'm trying my best here. Okay, so should I maybe do this? Should I maybe do this? Goodbye. Get deleted. Oh my goodness, you guys want to get deleted too? Cool. My goodness. Hey, hey. Oh my goodness, I'm literally about to die here. Again, things with the hardest difficulty, I guess. Stop. Okay, we did it though. Technically did it first try though. Oh my goodness, with like 3 hearts left. Craziness. Me for the Zora Princess victory. What the heck? Incredible.
This attack proves your point. We are woefully unprepared to defend against the Calamity. The Zora will face this peril head-on. We must consider the future. We all share this land of Hyrule. So all of us must do our part. Mipha, attend.
Yes, Father.
You will become the pilot of the divine beast, Vah Ruta. On one condition. You must promise to come back safely.
Well, dang. Mipha Zora Wellspring, the princess of the Zora who possesses an incredible healing power that I've yet to figure out how to use properly, even though I thought I followed what the game said. She was childhood friends with Link. Now she is entrusted with piloting divine beast Vah Ruta. Oh? Oh? Oh, so there's like more Mipha combos. Oh, how much stuff is popping up? Still no new Zelda combos though? Gallery has been updated. Huh. Huh, can you safely say that it's a Breath of the Wild prequel? Yes, that's what the intention of it is. This is the prequel game and it's a spin-off, and Nintendo themselves is developing Breath of the Wild sequel. So that means that at the end of the day, once a sequel comes out, Breath of the Wild is literally going to be a trilogy, which is, you know, certainly interesting. I do like how you can also like view art here, just like that. If there's just PNGs of these online, I could totally use those in like thumbnails, which would be pretty cool and stuff. How much stuff popped up here? Needed researchers. The ancient tech lab is developing... That's not where they... This is the tech lab up here, isn't it? Down here. It is developing a sensor that detects materials, but the lead researcher needs to hire more people on for that. The lab needs more funds to help them out. I guess that's if you're gain use of the Sheikah sensor. Okay. So we get access to the Sheikah sensor with this. Okay, if you press X while material objectives are displayed, like with quests or cooking recipes, you're able to track the required materials. You can also search for specific materials. So if I can figure out how to use that properly, then that should help with, like, you know, getting stuff. Except for Mipha, but most importantly, this cute side. Okay, the freaking small side-on is freaking adorable. I love how they included, like, the smile and, like, the glow of the teeth recommended by 9 out of 10 dentists. with that. I love how they included that. A special instructor at the military training camp will give you training if you show him proof that you've defeated a large number of monsters. Get that proof to earn his training. Reward gain use of the military training camp. Okay, so we've taken out enough enemies to do that.
Bravo! Superb!
Okay, so after proving that you have defeated plenty of monsters, the instructor recognized your battle ability. Said he will train you anytime as long as you have enough rupees. Oh, so is this where you can level up your characters by spending rupees? Probably. Definitely ready for toothpaste ads. Silence, so ready. You can spend rupees to pay for training and level up the characters that have joined you. Okay, so it's literally just that then. So yeah, anybody who's a little bit lower level, you can go up to like the maximal. So it's just like in the original Hyrule Warriors then. Cool. Cool. That's pretty neat. When it comes to Mifa combos, I don't have a freaking palm fruit. Oh wait, that's bonus hearts. Is what that is. And I don't have that thing there. Yeah, that would be a bonus combo. Dang. Well, I don't have a lot of things apparently. So this is a Mifa mission. Maybe it will give me the materials that I need for that stuff if I did it. Oh, I don't have the stuff for another bonus heart for Impa. Dang, I don't have enough of anything, do I? Little mini guardians recommending this. Relief for soldier stress. Soldiers gather in a room within the Sage Temple to meditate upon the discipline of soldiering, bring them something to help guide their military mindfulness. Gain use of meditative training. Okay, so this is gonna be another facility, so it's like really cheap to get because it's just a basic game facility, I guess. When you burn the material, the fragments help the soldiers achieve balance in body and mind. Their military meditation will be far more effective now. So what's military training then, huh? Oh, now we're getting a Zelda combo or something. Visit the temple and meditate in peace. That meditation will allow you to practice your skills in an imaginary world. Oh, it's a training mode. That would have helped me with... It's literally the inside of a shrine, like one of the tests of strength from Breath of the Wild. Curious room in the temple, perfect for meditation. Entering the room relaxes your spirit and prepares you for meditative training. So it's literally a training room. This is something that should have existed in the original Hyrule Warriors, in my opinion. Yeah, I was just training in, like, open areas without any monsters when it came to stuff with a demo on my own time, where I learned a thing or three, to say the least. Huh. Won't gain any experience points practicing this way. Oh, so there are gonna be enemies, maybe? Oh, there is. In case you want to practice it. Yeah, it's literally the inside of, like, one of the test of strength shrines. Huh. Huh. Change selected ally weapon. Oh, we can try out the new weapon then, the two-handed one, the Claymore. Yeah, this is where we cooked on the Guardian Grill. Oh, memories. Alright, so here's our first two-handed weapon. All these other ones are one-handed weapon. I mean, we could try out the Boko Club. I assume it's the same moveset. Oh, it's still playing the main leitmotif? That's so cool. Yeah, it is the same moveset, looks like. Yeah, cool. Yeah, let's see here then. So this is our first two-handed weapon. So let's see what we have here. Is that... Do I still have, like, the same unlocked combos and such? Looks... not like, because I normally have 4 Ys into X as well. Yeah, so it is, like, different available combos as well. So getting combos for one thing doesn't unlock them for another, I guess, because the movesets could be decently different. Unleash a powerful blow that hurts the user a bit. Press CR instead of X to do an attack so powerful that hurts the user a bit. Press X to eat a meal, which heals self-inflicted damage? The hell? Munch, munch. Hold on. Okay, so I... Oh my. Well... Oh, so it's like not real damage, it's temporary damage, so I can... Crunch, crunch. Let's see the special attack with this thing. Or we'll do this. Interesting. Interesting. Let's see the special attack. Crunch, crunch. Whoa. Whoa. So it's still got the same mid-air kind of stuff. Okay. Crazy. So if I'm running, that's like the dash attack kind of thing. Okay. Oh, that's neat, isn't it? Oh, I kind of like that. So let's see here. And then the regular strong attack is... Oh yeah, that's the eating and stuff. So let's try out the combos. So yeah, that's another mid-air thing. Oops. So it's like the same kind of deal as with the regular weapon. And then crunch crunch. Alright, so 1, 2. Ow, I'm trying to do things. 1, 2. Okay, so that's like a spin attack then. 1, 2. That's like a big spin in that case. And then 3 is... Ooh, ooh. Ooh. Ooh, and that continues going through like area after you've sent it out. Oh, that's cool. I like that. I don't think we've actually seen the basic string all the way to the end. Let's see all the basic string that I have for right now. So it ends with that. So apparently we can do ZR instead of X anywhere along the combo string. Yeah, I like that thrust. Look at that. And then like the thing keeps going ahead of Link. That's so cool. So it covers like some really good AoE in that case. So instead of, hold on, let's try ZR instead. Ooh. So like, can I not do it again while I already have a heart of temporary damage? Doesn't seem like I can. I'm doing Y to, oh, maybe I can. Hold on, maybe I can. Maybe I'll go into here for now so the moblin doesn't disturb me. Whoops, wrong thing. ZR instead. So how many temporary hearts can I take anyway? Oh. Whoops, I keep pressing X by accident. Force a habit. ZR. Can I still do the mid-air strikes with this? No, it's just a slam down then. Can I actually take out all of Link's health like this? Hold on. Apparently I can. And then if I do it from there. Okay, so just don't take damage then, is what you're telling me from here. So I can't take myself out with this, but I'm stuck with a quarter of a heart. So let's just crunch crunch. It's the meat skewer. So every time you do that, it only restores so many hearts. So if you have like a lot of hearts with that. Okay, let's see the other ones. So 1, 2. Ooh. Ooh. 1, 2. Ooh. So again, this is the basic 1, 2. Is that. And then, whoops. And then the stronger 1, 2 is, dang it, I'm getting my buttons mixed up. And then the stronger 1, 2 is, I'm not used to using the ZR button in the mix as well. That's the stronger 1, 2. Crunch, crunch. And then the regular 1, 2, 3 is, no, whoops. 1, 2, 3, and then it's the thrust. So the stronger version of that would be 1, 2, 3. Whoa! 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 What the heck? Link was nowhere near this strong in Breath of the Wild. And then we crunch crunch. Oh my. Oh my. Absolutely insane. Well, crunch crunch. Jeez. Bootyful. Freaking bootyful. Wonder if he has different idle animations with this thing. If we even get the chance to see them. Something kind of different. I guess I never showcased the regular weapon idle animations on stream yet as well anyway. Okay, so I go over here again to exit. Okay, so that's very interesting. It's a very interesting system that they've made with like the, okay, I can just exit here. It's a very interesting system that they made with like the temporary hearts. So I wonder if you get damaged while you have like temporary hearts, if it just counts like all those hearts that were temporary as like now ones that are gone that you can no longer restore with the thing. Maybe, if I had to guess. Huh. I'm not, like, I don't know the answer, but if I had to guess, Mastering Cryonis, Zelda 1 bonus heart. I don't even, what does it mean? Quest registered 0 out of 2, assigned to sensor. Oh, So you can specifically track down the stuff that you need for certain. That's cool. I like that. I like that. Yeah, I guess it's meant to be like high risk, high reward. I guess a weapon that big is meant to be like a glass cannon kind of moveset. Birthday treat. In Mabe Village, a souffle made with herbs is a beloved dish for celebrations. A parent wants to make it for a child's birthday and needs help getting a key ingredient for this aromatic dish. I guess that's one of the ones the game wants me to get for free since it only needs one Hyrule herb. Earn recipe for Mabe souffle. So I guess we get that for basically free then.
You did well.
Like that. With your herbs in hand, the parent was able to make the birthday souffle. What a lovely Mabe tradition. The child loved it, and thanks you were taught the life-giving recipe. EXP plus 7 per— Ooh, that'd be good with grinding then, but I need like butter for that and egg. Souffle made with farm fresh milk, eggs, and butter. This Mabe Village treat is garnished with some Hyrule herb. Huh. Don't stream? What do you mean Nintendo will hunt you down? What do you mean don't stream this game? It's out already. Is the thing. It's not like I'm playing it earlier or anything, as cool as that'd be. But hello, Felix. Hope things are going swell today. Yeah, I'm tempted to try out that Mipha one and get more used to her moveset and such. That's what I'm tempted to do. And recipe for chili fish skewer. They banned the Australians from streaming it? There's gotta be a reason behind that. Do you know by chance what the reason is? Or is it just Nintendo being Nintendo? When it was released in Australia. Oh, is that because it came out like 2 days early in Australia? Is that what it is? Because didn't it come out like 2 days ago in Australia? Like that's how I was able to experience the soundtrack kind of early. Is that how it was? Well, it should be out like almost everywhere now, so like should be fine. I mean, so yeah, maybe I'll register that to censor. That's cool. Yeah, because I'm not 100% certain, but I think that was the case. Yeah, maybe we'll try our Mipha's training one. Restricted allies, time limited. Okay. And then, yeah, we can try out getting more used to her moveset since I only got like a brief taste of it. Thought it was just the time zone thing. I think there was some— I'm not 100% certain what it was, but there was something about it being like especially early for Australia or something like that. Yeah, I know that, like, time zones would make days start earlier in some places, but I think there might have been a thing where, like, it was straight up, like, a day or two early. I might be completely losing my mind, but— Are you safe from Twitch spies here? I sure hope so. Yeah, I'm gonna try out Mipha's training, and then we can try out, you know, playing with her moveset and stuff. I'll just skip that for now. Yeah, let's do it. Oh, so there's, like, one of those animations for every character, I guess. Oh, that's cool. Is the game good? You just joined? So far, I'm definitely really liking it. It's not flawless, to say the least. Like, the two big problems that I have so far is the game formats its story in such a way that it assumes that you've played Breath of the Wild. So, like, when I went to go get the mission to recruit Mipha, the narrator was just like, oh, Mipha was the one who was chosen to pilot the Divine Beast. And if you're someone who hasn't played Breath of the Wild, it's like, what's a Divine Beast? Who's Mipha? What's going on? So, like, I do wish that it had structured its story from, like, the perspective of, like, going into this freshly rather than assuming that you've played Breath of the Wild first. But it is what it is. And the other big problem that I have is the audio leveling during the cutscenes is not the best. And that's a problem that I see in a lot of games, which should be, like, an easy fix. And I don't know why it's a problem for so many games where, like, the music in the cutscenes will be about the same volume or louder than, like, the people speaking, and it's really hard to tell what they're saying without reading the subtitles on the bottom, and you rely on the subtitles. Those are my two problems. But the things that I like, the gameplay is super smooth. They redesigned dashes from the original Hyrule Warriors, so you can't just spam it for invincibility frames. You'd, like, actually need to evade now, so you actually have to be more careful. Everybody has a similar kind of moveset-ish, where they all have different ways to do similar things in their own unique way. So, like, things that you're used to doing with one character, you can do with another, just in a different way. For example, Link, when Link can do that combo there, and then he's in the air, which you can't with Mipha. But Mipha has her own way to get into the air, which is this. And then just like other characters, you can do 3 hits in the air and then a strong attack. So every character has, like, their own way of doing similar stuff like that, which I find fascinating. Typically with very different inputs, considering, like, I have to press a button specifically to go up the fountain with that. But I think it's really interesting how everybody can still fit that same kind of thing if you know what to go for. The combos in this game are really nice so far, and I really like the mechanics with Link's one-handed weapons where you can hold X to like extend the combos, and I think it's cool how every character slash weapon also has its own kind of unique thing to it. Like Mipha's supposed to be able to like heal with her water, which I still haven't quite figured out yet, but everybody does have something that like really stands out to them rather than like just basic attacks, which I think is really cool and makes every character feel like a unique playstyle. But yeah, you can understand your point, but you've not seen any Breath of the Wild plot such footage. But if you've not seen any Breath of the Wild plot such footage, you must live in a cave. You know Breath of the Wild enough, even if you've never played it. Yeah, I suppose it is a pretty big game for that. But I mean, the story of Breath of the Wild might not be like the most memorable thing, just because the story in the here and now of Breath of the Wild is go screw up Ganon. Go get shooty lasers back and go screw up Ganon. Almost all of the story that's featured in Breath of the Wild is story from before the events of Breath of the Wild, being the story of 100 years ago, which is only featured in like bits and pieces, which you can find in like any order and can make the story hard to understand at points. So I'm not the biggest fan of Breath of the Wild story for that reason, and why I think that this game is a really cool opportunity to like flush out that story that Breath of the Wild was trying to tell, because as I mentioned before, the story in the present of Breath of the Wild was just get shooty lasers, screw up Ganon, which I was not the biggest fan of. But yeah, the game, for anyone who hasn't played like the original Hyrule Warriors, the game is made in such a way where if you play on like normal or easy modes, something like that, and just button mash, freaking anybody can just hop into it and have fun. Like if I was just like mashing buttons, I could run around and like kill things and like hit buttons, and who knows what would happen here. But if I wanted to actually try playing this at a higher level, I could try actually timing my dashes. Try doing different things like this, aiming for the head. Whoops, I'm going to get hit by that. I'm gonna get a flurry rush though, it seems like. But yeah, get a point, you agree. When it comes to like the story structure of Breath of the Wild, I'm also playing on very hard, so like my health kind of gets shredded through. So I might just restart the thing. But if you know the specific combos and things that you can go for, there is specific kind of stuff that you can go for. So it's like beginner friendly, but also has a high skill ceiling because you can do crazy stuff like that. But I'm gonna restart the mission because I lost like all my health instantly. Oh, maybe do I have to die? I didn't see an option in the menu. Kill me. Well, but yeah, everybody also has a dash attack in this game, which is kind of cool. So, where is the Moblin who's going to spawn? Where are you? Moblin has appeared. I've already been damaged by something. What the heck was it? Oh, hi, Moblin. Hi. Yeah, I know about Geezer climbing attack. I know. I figured out that much. Okay. We'll get some headshots there, like that. Yeah, put the info away. I know. Okay, let's go ahead and do this. Okay. Did somebody just shoot me with an arrow in the middle of my combo? Oh my goodness, they did it again. Unbelievably rude. What? My camera's blocked for a hot second. My goodness. Well. And then we go into the air. Hopefully we can get a weak point smash off of this. It looks like we can't. I was about to say we can. But that would be a lie. My camera's kind of blocking it, but on the right side there it says that we need to take out 300 of pair. Stop. Stop trying to get me with the ranged attacks, please. That would be appreciated. My goodness, okay, we'll see how much a weak point smash does here. Yeah, that very much reminds me of Ruta's thing from the original Hyrule Warriors. We'll see if this is enough to finish it off, maybe. Another Moblin has appeared, huh? Or should I just take out like everything except for the Moblins to get up to that 300? Maybe. Also, one of the best go-to things in this game was that hexagon octagon thingy you finished after an enemy has done a like attack that leaves them open, or you stun them in some way. They have a weak point gauge that appears, and once you get that all the way down, then you can do a weak point smash, which does a lot of damage, is what that is. Also, one of the easiest kind of techniques to make progress towards playing this game on a higher level than just button mashing is the fact that a dash, this, can cancel out almost any attacker animation. So normally, if I do, say, this, it would end with, like, that little bit, essentially. But I can do a dash and cancel it instantly and immediately do another one. And then you can do that to get, like, insane damage per second. And do crazy stuff. Oh my goodness, I'm lagging the game with how much stuff I'm doing here. Ow! Well. But yeah, Mifa's all you love water element spear user. Hype. Whoa. So, whoops, I kind of messed that up a little bit. Let's lock onto you. Okay, so it looks like my various attacks have healed me in some way. I need to get used to Mifa. I know a lot of her attacks heal in some way. So let's do that, then we'll go into the air. We'll do that, and then we'll do a weak point smash since we got that down all the way. And then boop bop. So that'll do a whole bunch of damage like that. Yeah, I think the dash cancels are probably one of my favorite parts of the original Hyrule Warriors and of this game. I'd say they definitely have to be... Oh, that continues after you put it out. That's cool. Oh, I thought it was best for like single target damage. I guess you can do AoE with it as well. That's pretty cool. So you can send it out and then it just like does things on its own in the back. Oh, that's cool. Half the time limit remains, but if I turn off my camera here briefly, we're at like 215 out of 300. I could always make a layout specifically for Hyrule Warriors, just so that like I don't block that kind of thing. Is what we could do. There's one more moblin here if we want to take you out for funsies. You wanna do something? Want to do something that I can capitalize on in some way? Like this? You want to maybe do that? And then we'll do this. And then we'll go into the air. We'll hit your head a few times and then do that to take out a decent bit of your weak point gauge. A decent bit of it at least. You're going to do that again. Thank you. You are way too kind. So thank you. We'll do that. Go into the air. Like this. Bada bing, bada boom. It's halfway down. If you do some more of those dashes, that'd be great. Oh my goodness, ask and ye shall receive. Holy crap. I'm gonna leave my camera off for now so that it, you know, shows the enemy count and stuff like that that I have to kill. Are we gonna get that? No, we need one more. Ow! Took off like half my health when some other enemy hit me as well. What happens when you play on very hard in a nutshell, I guess. Alright, we'll go ahead and do the weak point smash. Does this heal me by chance? No, what is it that heals me? Is it this that heals me? Probably is. Yeah, it is. That's cool.
I cannot wait. It is done.
He's not even gonna get launched. He's gonna be like passed out of the ground. Like, call me a cab. Okay, well. I didn't think I need to be worried about not being able to defeat enough enemies in time, but there isn't enough of them concentrated in the same area for me to reliably do it. Let's see here. I know only a little time remains. Should be able to do it in time though, regardless. I'm gonna have to like circle back here. We'll do that, or not do that one, I guess. Yeah, we should be able to do it in time. There we go. Okay. We did that. They're all just gonna run up the hill. Many enemies have been defeated. Neat. Commercial break? Wait, is that freaking automatic ads by Twitch? If I could turn those off, that would be freaking great. Like if that's what happened. I didn't think that they would happen like midstream. I would totally turn them off if I could. I mean, I guess that's like a sub incentive, I guess. But like, streamers don't make ad revenue, anything significant at least. Like, on... Yeah, I technically get ad revenue, but like, no streamer gets significant ad revenue off of Twitch. Like, I get significant ad revenue off of YouTube, not Twitch though. Like, Twitch revenue is mostly things like subs, bits, stuff like that, is what most of a streamer's revenue is. YouTubers, it's mostly off of, typically mostly off of like the ads. Twitch streamers don't really make any significant money off of ads. Like, if you want to know the answer, I can tell you how much money I made off of ads this past month if you're curious, because it's like never anything like significant. Let's see here, channel analytics for anyone curious. Apparently, in the last 30 days, I have made $1.60 off of ads. That's actually more than I thought it was going to be. That's Canadian dollar, to be fair, so that's like maybe $1.20 US. So like, that's actually more than I thought it was gonna be. Oh heck yeah, I'll get those $2, be able to go. Yeah, heck yeah, a coffee. Hype. Coffee earned off of Twitch ads. Wonderful. I honestly thought it was gonna be less than $1. It being $1.60 honestly surprises me. Honestly, more than I thought it was. I mean, it's still not a lot. But yeah, I think my point still stands. Streamers don't really make ad revenue. I love that way to go into the map. I love the main leitmotif. Oh, does doing Mipha's training unlock another thing that gives me like another combo or something? What is this? Bonus combo. Climbing the waterfall. Never one to neglect her daily training. Mipha heads off to climb the waterfall. With something to energize her, she might be able to ascend more quickly. She needs 5 bright-eyed crabs and 100 Lizalfos trophies to scale the waterfall. Okay, there you go, Mipha.
All the better to help my friends.
Mipha reported it after training, looking very pleased. With the boost to her stamina, she had climbed the waterfall in record time. Okay. So the next combo we get will be another strong attack after things. We just got another basic attack in the string. Oh man, I was hoping it would unlock right now. It wants me to do this, but like, I figure we'll do that afterwards. So yeah, this is one where we can play as anybody. Mastering Cryonis. I'm already kinda used to Cryonis and such. So I'm currently tracking something here. So I guess it'll like tell me when I'm close to a palm fruit in like a map or something? 1 out of 2 quests registered. But yeah, you bet many gamer knows what ad block is as well. While if you want to watch YouTube on your phone, you can't skip them. Yeah, I suppose when it comes to like ad revenue on platforms, there is also the whole ad block situation as well. Which, like, if somebody runs ad block on my stream, it's like, I'm not exactly getting a whole lot off of ad revenue anyway. On YouTube, it's more significant because that's like the only source of revenue that I make off of YouTube. Yeah, I still can't. So if I track this, yeah, it says 2 out of 2. I don't know what that. Oh, I just realized my camera's blocking this. What does it mean? Quests registered. Wait, I can track multiple things at once? Oh, that's what it means. I can track a maximum of 2 at once. Oh. Okay, gotcha. I'm gonna prioritize the ones that have bonus combos in that. Okay, so I can track 2 with the sensor at once. That's a bonus heart. Do I have any other things for combos? Or is it just bonus hearts? I guess it's just bonus hearts. Is it gonna track multiple things out? Yeah, it does. Okay, we'll go with those both then, so that all gets tracked out. Oh, and one of them's in the shop.
Yeah.
Oh. So it shows up as green for like I'm tracking it. Okay. All of them? How much is all of them? Okay, you only have 5. Sure, I'll take it. What are other things I might need? I might need some of these down. Let's do some shopping. Let's do it. I like all of them. Oh. I'm probably gonna need some of these things down the line. What do you bet? But Goblin Guts we'll get just for playing the game anyway. Okay, so we still need that other thing. You're gonna watch your YouTube intro? Alrighty, it's the same as my Twitch trailer here. They're technically the same thing. Let's see here. Yeah, I don't see anything else in shops that's like, yeah, being tracked or anything that I might particularly need. If only you could track them all at once, but ah well. That's neat. Okay, now it suddenly makes sense what the quest tracking thing is. So when it comes to our other chapters here, so we've completed Mipha the Zora Princess, and we've got Mipha now. So if we do them all in order, next we have Daruk the Goron Hero. Is the next one that we have here. So I mean, yeah, we could always keep on including the characters that we unlock. I wouldn't mind throwing some Zelda into the mix at some point, considering I've figured out some things with her. I do want to get more combos unlocked on her first, ideally. Yeah, maybe we can go like Link Mipha? Somehow, apparently we got like Zora. Yeah, look at that. Sure, we can do this for now and just like not burn out somehow. Your martial art is cool, man. Thanks. Yeah, I've been doing that since I was like 4 years old. So, I literally don't have any memory of my life from before I was doing Taekwondo. And COVID-19 has definitely put a little bit of a damper on my attempts to get 3rd degree black belt attained. So I started testing for 3rd degree black belt like last year. And then I got an injury to my right hip and my left wrist, and I started going into physiotherapy for about half a year, and I was getting something called IMS, which stands for intramuscular stimulation, which is like acupuncture but deep into the muscles to like relieve tension and stimulate the muscles and stuff. So it's like acupuncture but painful, but like really helpful and stuff, and it honestly made a big difference. But I was doing that on like a regular basis like weekly / bi-weekly for about 6 months. And then right after that, quarantine started with COVID-19. So, you know, I've kind of been in the middle of trying to test and being stumped on testing for my 3rd degree black belt for like a year and a half now. So like, it's definitely a bit difficult, especially now with quarantine that I'm like out of shape. So like, I'm not as confident with like passing my testing as I used to be. I mean, to be fair, they sort of recognize you going testing as like you're considered ready to be at that rank anyway, and from like on writing standpoint they consider you to be at that rank already. So like technically I can sort of say that I'm already 3rd degree, but like I haven't attained the actual 3rd degree belt itself. It's like a weird in progress thing, essentially. So I'm gonna be trying my best to do that. And then down the line, one day down the line, I think it would be really cool to achieve 4th degree black belt, because 4th degree is masters. So I think that'd be really cool to achieve one day. So, but right now I'm stumped on 3rd, and I've been stumped on it for like a year and a half because physio and then quarantine has kind of made things very tricky. 4th is the last one. 4th is far from the last one. There, I'll go into that in a second. To answer the question of how Dogi is, Dogi's doing pretty well. Earlier this week, for the first time in a while, I actually went into work for the first time in a while, because I'm usually like busy with school and stuff like that. So on Monday, I went into work because I don't have class on Mondays, and I was like, okay, I can help out with some stuff that they're getting piling up there. And my Dogi was so pissed. She's like, why are you leaving? Why are you staying home with me like you usually do? So she wasn't super impressed about that. But she's doing well generally. It's snowing here. Like, it's deep snow now in Canada, in this part of Canada at least. Like, it's pretty deep snow now, and she's had so much fun going out and like jumping around in the snow, going after the snow as I shovel it off of the walks and throw it onto the lawn. Like, this is like the first couple weeks of like deep snow, and she's hyped for it. But yeah, anyway, in terms of like the ranks, technically it goes up until 10th, but apparently 10th degree is like some weird specific thing that's only awarded like after death, and has only happened like a few times in history or something like that. I might be completely wrong, but it's something weird like that. It's something strange where apparently you can only become a 10th degree after you've passed away, and like it's only something like awarded to you in like some weird specific circumstances. So like, I'm not ever gonna shoot for 10th degree, but 4th degree is masters. 7th degree, I believe, is grandmaster, and the master of the dojang that I attend is 8th degree. So I guess 9th degree is like the max that you can achieve while you're still alive, I guess, but like I don't even know how it's achieved. Are there big differences between 4th and up? I'm not completely sure, honestly. Like, the curriculum's probably gonna stay largely the same at around that point. I honestly don't know. In skill, I mean, I guess skill would still technically be going up, but there's also some things that, like, they also stop expecting you to potentially get better at. Like, for example, for testing for another rank of black belt in Taekwondo, one of the things that they have us do is called power back kick, where essentially it's a back kick, which is like one of the most powerful kicks that you can do, except breaking multiple boards put together, like determined by what rank you're going for and your age and like your body figure and stuff like that. So when I went for my 1st degree, when I was 11 years old, I broke 3 boards it was 3 boards that were put together. And because one person can't just hold that and have them all like hold it to sustain enough impact that they'd all break, we actually have like a machine, a big metal contraption that's attached to like a pole at the front of the dojang that basically holds the boards all in place, like completely still, and it has like the backing of like a pole that's like one of the main supports of like the building itself that it's against. So like, hey look, a bot to ban. Let's go ahead and do that. So that holds it in place. But the machine is scary to a lot of people, including me, because if you miss by a little bit, that means you're hitting metal, and it hurts a lot. It really hurts the heel. But when I was 11 and I went for 1st degree, I had to break 3 boards put together. When I was 16 and I was going for 2nd degree, I had to break 4 boards put together. So I thought going for 3rd degree, I'd be breaking like 5 put together, but they bumped me up to 6 instead. So because of like age range, I guess. I think if I had gone for it initially when I was like 18 or something like that, I probably would have had to do 5. But I think like 19 and up, and I'm 21 now, I think they just make you do 6. And apparently, this is on the subject of like, sometimes they just stop expecting you to get better at certain things. Apparently 6 is the maximum they make anyone do. Like, I was talking to a fellow student who's been there like for a super long time, who sometimes is one of the fellow instructors, about him testing for his 4th degree. And someone had asked him like, oh, how many boards are you going to be breaking for your power back kick? And he said 6 again. And they were like, wait, what do you mean again? Did you do 6 boards for 3rd degree? And he was like, yeah, I'm just going to be doing 6 for a 2nd time. And people had asked him like, why? If you've already done it before, wouldn't they bump it up to 7? And he was like, okay, when you keep adding boards, it gets to a point where it just becomes near impossible when you add so much. So apparently 6 is the most that they realistically expect anyone to do, and that's what I have to do while I'm out of shape from quarantines and stuff like that, and then like recovering and physiotherapy and stuff like that. So I've been stuck on it for over a year and a half now. So you know, hopefully I'll get it one day, but like it's kind of a big stress to me. It's kind of big scary. It's gonna be pretty soon that I'll have been stuck on it for 2 years, but one day I'll probably get it. At least when the day comes that I do get it, I'll at least then know that it's not going to get any harder. Because if I ever have to do it again, they'll apparently just ask me to do 6 again, because apparently they never ask anybody to do 7, because apparently it's near impossible if they ask you to do 7. So, you know, at least there's that reassurance, where if I do it, I can then be confident, like, hey, it's never gonna get harder than this. Yeah, you can see the end of the tunnel in terms of, like, the difficulty of that one technique, at least. Of the difficulty they make you do it at. Man, I mean, when I went testing for it in the past, there was... I know that I'm supposed to be streaming a game here, but I can't help but rant about things sometimes. There was one time where I was testing for it, this was last year, where I don't know if I have enough power to break all the boards, but I am assured that I at least do have a lot of power, considering one of the attempts that I did was one where my aim was slightly off, and I hit like the edge of the board / kind of around the metal area. And, well, I think it says something about power when you hit like a straight edge and you start bleeding from like the impact, and your foot stays purple for about 2 weeks. So it at least assured me that I had power. I just needed to like focus it better and not hit the freaking edge and be walking like a weirdo for the next couple weeks. So there was that. That that wasn't fun. But, you know, it's a learning experience all the same. So since then I've tried to like focus my aim a bit better, which can be difficult when you're trying to draw out all your power, but you know, there's my story with that, I guess. So, you know, shall we do chapter 2? You're a cool dude, Armoni, not gonna lie. Wouldn't be surprised if your stream takes off and you become a big streamer one day. I appreciate the kind words there, Felix. I really do. One of the biggest motivations for me starting out streaming was just like, well, maybe I can, I don't know, meet people, get like recognition in some way, I guess, because for a long time growing up I didn't know like a lot of people in general, wasn't really part of any group, so, you know, people saying stuff like that really does, you know, serve as an inspiration, I guess. It definitely does, to say the least. Definitely helps inspire me to keep continuing, because there are parts of the streaming kind of journey that do get really discouraging sometimes, and do make me feel like maybe I don't want to be streaming after all. But yeah, I feel like that's a really big kind of point where a lot of people are on one side or the other when it comes to my voice, because on some of my video essays sometimes I'll have the comments being like, some of your points are pretty alrighty, but like I can't watch this video because I can't listen to your voice, it's too unpleasant. So I feel like there's no middle ground. I feel like when it comes to my voice, people either like it and enjoy it, or they think it's like the worst thing ever and there's like no middle ground or something like that. So, I mean, but you kinda want to stay comfy here without too many peeps as well. Yeah, one of the nice things about being like a small streamer is you can have these kind of one-on-one talks with people a lot easier that you can't do if like chat is moving like really fast, stuff like that. On the downside of being a small streamer is sometimes I will have just one person in chat and it winds up being someone who makes me like really uncomfortable in some way. Like sometimes people will come in and like ask things that seem like either they're just really trying to get attention in any way they can, or is just like potentially trying to find some way to get a reaction out of me by asking and talking about literally everything but the game that's currently going on, which I don't mind doing like this from time to time, like ranting about stuff like this and having a conversation. But if somebody comes in here and like asks me like, oh, have you ever played X game before? And I'll be like, yes, and then they ask me like, who's your favorite character? It's like, I don't know, I'm trying to focus on the freaking thing. You know, so there's situations like that where you know, there's that. But yeah, we can't please everyone, I guess so. No, I don't mind talking about like other stuff that has to do with like the channel or other things that people found, but you know, there's just some cases, some specific situations where there are things that do make me feel a little bit uncomfortable from time to time. Like if I'm ranting like this, it obviously doesn't make me feel uncomfortable to rant about other things. But if people are asking me questions and I give it like really short answers or just like pretend that I didn't see it, then it's typically something that I find uncomfortable and I didn't want to go down the like train of thought in, which sometimes happens. And sometimes that's like the only, like sometimes there's only one person speaking and it's just nonstop stuff like that. I'm like, I don't know how to deal with this when I'm like trying to focus on a game in front of me, but it feels like there's some person here who I've never seen before who like really wants my attention in all kinds of strange ways, I guess. And yeah, questions kind of like that touched God just out of nowhere. Stuff like, yeah, if somebody came in, like was hanging out in stream for a bit and then asked me stuff like something like that as an example, most likely I would probably just pretend that I didn't see it, which, you know, another thing about like if it was a bigger stream and there was a lot more people, it'd be a lot more believable that I didn't see something like that. But in a small stream like this, if there's only one person speaking and I'm asked something that's just makes me really uncomfortable or just something out of the blue and just really strange, then if I pretend that I don't see it, then I just look like a jerk streamer who's ignoring people in the chat. So, you know, being a small content creator has its ups and downs when it comes to interactions, to say the least. So, that's my story. That's my story when it comes to the ups and downs of being a small content creator. I mean, when it comes to people who make me uncomfortable, there's also some cases where there was one person that we had as a semi-regular around here for a while that would always bring up subjects where it's just like, what do you expect me to respond to that with while I'm streaming? Like there was this one time that I started a stream and this one person who I won't name came into my stream and immediately as I'm starting, they start complaining to me about their stream having 0 viewers. And it's like, I'm trying to have fun, I'm trying to play a game, I'm trying to entertain people who stop by. What do you want me to tell you when you're complaining about your stream having 0 viewers? If you came in and you asked me like, hey, what are some streaming tips where I can make my stream more engaging and like more entertaining and stuff like that, then hey, I can have a discussion with you about that. But if you come in here and be like, man, my day was awful, I just had a stream and just as expected, nobody showed up, it freaking sucks, it's gonna make me uncomfortable. It's not gonna be something I'm gonna want to have a discussion about while I'm trying to focus on making like the best stream that I can. And there's just situations like that. So I mean, but yeah, picture you staring at the screen, sweating and waiting for the awkward dude leaving. There has been cases, so this is my starting soon screen, where the music that's playing appears on a waveform on the right side, and before I actually start the game, I typically have like music from a YouTube playlist of mine or something playing, and usually I just let it play like one theme out, and that's usually enough time for me to set up everything that I need on stream and get things underway. There has been a couple occasions where I see the only things being written in chat just being like really weird and awkward things like that that I don't know how to deal with. And because of that, I've let 3 themes play out instead of 1 in the hope that somebody else will show up that I can have a real conversation with that isn't gonna make me feel uncomfortable. and like I'm trying to entertain, like, I don't know, like a really young relative or something like that who just wants attention or something like that, you know? Sometimes there has been times where I've let this screen here play out literally 3 times as long as I normally do, just crossing my fingers that, like, somebody else shows up, I can get some real conversation going, and my stream won't just be these kind of messages, like complaining about a stream having 0 viewers. It's like, what do you want me to say to that? Also, thinking about other streams, Shuck coming out of nowhere. Nobody expects the Spanish Inquisition raided with a party of 5 here at Felix. That's hilarious. That's my life sometimes. That's my streaming life sometimes. I appreciate the raid there, Shuck. I hope that Hyrule Warriors went well. Hope you've been enjoying some Age of Calamity. I know I have. In this entire time that I've been streaming, which is over 2 hours now, we've literally only done 1 main mission here, which is the Mifa one. But yeah, did you come in at a bad time? No, we were just like talking about like general stream kind of stuff, just having a conversation. Do you need to lay the smackdown? No, when I was talking about people making me uncomfortable, we were just talking about like the ups and downs of like being a small streamer and having a chat that's anywhere from like 0 to 3 people at a time, as opposed to having chat that like really flies by. That was just a topic, and that's how we got onto that. So we're just like telling stories and stuff like that. Is that the Stormy I was talking about? Stormy? No, I was about to say, yeah, we were on the subject of that kind of thing. So we were going where the conversation took us. Anyway, Shuck, how did you enjoy the first time trying a Hyrule Warriors game? And mind if I ask how far you got into the story here? How many things you did? So that, you know, I know if I'm spoiling anything here or if there's anything that you've already done. It's like, hey, safe territory. Super fun. Have you recruited Mifa? Schnice, same. That's what I just did. I was about to probably do them in order. I assume it was just that then, because as I found out, this took a while. I mean, we have been ranting for a while, but like, and there's that. And good evening to you as well, Tito. Hope that there was some fun to be had over in Shuck's stream over there. We might just be going into the next battle here with Link and Mifa is kind of what I'm leaning towards. And hello, Super Hyper. Yeah, Age of Calamity, indeed. I'm glad to finally be trying it out and playing it and stuff. And yeah, I guess we're gonna hop into the next mission here. And Shuck, if you don't want to be spoiled on like future missions here, that's understandable, but if you want to see some of the movement and combos and stuff like that can be done with Link that'll be showing off in a hot second here, then I'd be glad to go through some of that stuff if you want to, you know, try bringing Link's movement to a whole nother level. And while play Age of Calamity, it looks so fun. I've definitely been having fun with it so far. And speaking of, let's hop into the next mission here, because like I've been ranting for a while, and let's do it. Oh yes, please. All right, you will do. We can get maybe I just won't do a dish right now. I mean, do I need to... You know what, screw it, we'll do one, actually, because I receive so much damage on a very hard mode. Oh yeah, did I mention that we're playing this on the hardest difficulty? So, man, I wish this had online co-op instead of just 2-player local. Anyway, let's go onward, and let's keep doing some gameplay. Wait, so what's Mifa's gliding thing gonna be like? Oh, she has a blue glider! I love that! Oh, that's so cool!